football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. What a catch and run by the junior.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. End zone ahead. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, if you want to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play home. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Canes trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. 3rd down and goal for the offense. Looking to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
One play moves the ball to the 44. Will be first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offense. offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, knocked right through. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Jennings. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. He's got room to run.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Over the middle, it's Pringle. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Well, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Well, brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
It's a shotgun run call. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Finds his man. It's Dupree. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. Third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
EHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The sure hands. It's Lionel. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Signs a quick throw. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Hit just as he throws the ball. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. That picks up a first down. He'll spot it at the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, well, well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Dupree. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. stops, retakes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover two, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Mustangs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time run.
Touchdown, SMU, to put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Across the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rhodes. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback still with the football. He shreds the tackle. He breaks free. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's caught. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, I love to see a quarterback make a play like this on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter, doing everything he can to give his team a chance to come back in this football game.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Bringing pressure. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Leaning on the run game here late. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Throws a stiff arm. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Now, you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to find room. It's Dupree. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Would never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38.
Here we go.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.